Oh, no, I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it.
Whatever, nigga, you gonna detonate the ball. That bitch gonna blow up. Nah, bro, nah.
Nah, partner, you
Oh, my brother got it. Stop him.
Stop
Never
the
mind, I got it. He did.
Yeah, I got it.
Stop him.
What Black Youngster said, it's out of my hands now. I can't do nothing about it. You see me, nigga, you better shoot me, nigga.
All right, Coach. First opened in 1999. There's a good look at First Energy Stadium.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah.
What up, folks?
Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish now. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it.
Hey, how fast you do?
I ain't never thinking I'm the realest. Tupac in the prison man claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in the
CBB probably ain't finna talk right now because I'm on his ass. I'm trying to explain him in my man game. But he ain't trying to expose that.
I'm a prophet to them scholars. Got them
Trying to stay quiet.
Got them fixing up their actions. Now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions, daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition in. All that lane switching, this is what the game is.
We are just a stone's throw away from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cleveland Browns.
We got this. What? 380! Check, watch 54, watch 54. Rip left.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Easy.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsay. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
The throw over the middle taken in, and a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. A give, running right, Lindsay.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Third and and 2. Now Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 11. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10.
I don't really know about that. I know something about no nano blitzes and all that shit. Like,
yeah, all our blitz. I can't blitz all our blitz.
you probably can, but I don't know that. I don't give him a damn.
Jameis now on 1st down. He completes it to Julio Jones. The 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Julio Jones, his 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this
come in this world thinking shit sweet over here, but motherfucker got cheese. But nobody in this league just they cheese. Like, everybody. Yeah, I ain't know he had Julio either. I ain't know played him yet, but everybody shit, they ain't nobody want to pick their team.
The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. They put it last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the shotgun, Wilson. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Wilson. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Here's Lindsey. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Phillip Lindsay with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust. How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. On second down, it's Coleman. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. It's a big play there for the Browns. 54 yards. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Tevin Coleman with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And the lead is up to 8. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on second and 10. Now it's Wilson. That's complete to Jake Butt. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now Wilson, and an alley to run. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Well, let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play. But prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9. On second down now, it's Coleman. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Second down and goal. Winston, this is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's third and goal. It's Coleman here. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain on the play, and what to do now on fourth and goal. They'll run it with Coleman, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Tevin Coleman with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. Let's see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now that they're out there, we'll see if they can pick those things back up.
Bless me.
Yeah, right. Bless you.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
You must ain't got no. You must ain't got no hookah over there, AJ.
On second and 7, Wilson.
You must ain't got no hookahs over there.
Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got
Yeah,
it. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they got to be thinking bigger.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great, let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt.
Come on, nigga, let's do it.
I got to pay the Texans right now. I told him in the hour.
You don't ask him who is the Texans. That means I don't ask you to put it.
He did.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. That will be second down.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
My boy couldn't tackle. My boy couldn't tackle for nothing.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
I said, oh yeah, I gotta get my trick.
On third down, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cleveland Farrell in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be fourth down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Man, what the fuck is CB?
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now it's seemingly automatic.
Isn't it funny when we prepare for a game and you look at the backgrounds of these kickers? It's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
All right. Bro, I make the playoffs in every league now. All right.
The Browns drive about to get started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Throwing, Winston. This complete to Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Winston. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Winston of the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. The 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead? Not so fast. That pick six really changes the complexion. Probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now. Probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they get their focus back.
Yes, he did.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that will shave one more off this lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They will take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Every day. I got to come up there.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a drive.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Trying to make it do what it do, baby.
Switch gears, switch gears. Check, check, check.
That nigga bad.
Jameis to throw it. Pressure gets to him again. Harold Landry in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Meanwhile, I got CB scary ass in here. Bullshit.
CB.
Ready, black 22. Get the ball. Check.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And some space here. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. So we come to halftime in a 5-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Oh, there you watching this?
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
So that nigga finna kill you with a whole bunch of RPOs, home routes.
The Browns drive about to get started. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Harold Landry has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. 3rd and long for Winston. And that will be incomplete. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop, because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Hey, 0-0-0.
They'll run with Lindsey. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, we're looking at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though.
Let's go, D, tighten up.
They'll try to run with Lindsey, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Focus, defense, focus.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert, and he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Chiefs have taken the lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on
I know you did, homeboy.
That's a passing play.
Hey, homeboy, I don't gotta come at your request.
Man,
I know you did, homeboy. I know you heard me, nigga. That's why I kept talking.
And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
4th and 2 and under?
It's fielded in the end zone.
4th and 3.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Man, you know what? We want to get this shit over right now. You feel me? While we both up, fresh up, first game. Well, I don't know, you probably only had a couple practice, but you know, you'd be a
The Cleveland offense ready to go and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
It's a gain of 5, and that'll make this a 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. To throw, Winston. And Winston lost the football. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes, and half linebacker.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Phillip Lindsay, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Yeah, just turn that shit off. It's over now.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Eyes over, 30-21.
Shit over. He gave up.
Nah, he ain't give up, bro.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions. But some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Damn, I keep coming back.
Flip it.
On 1st and 10, Winston. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they will finally put an end to the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Let's see now, Charles. That's 7 turnovers between last week and this week. 3 here in this game, 4 in last week's game.
You know I do my research, right? And I go all the way back to the best coaches that have ever been in this game. And all of them started with ball security in some form or another, understanding that taking care of the ball was the key to winning games. They can't believe what they're seeing right now because they spend all this time on it with the fundamentals, taking care of it, tucking it away, and they're not doing it.
They'll try the draw, Lindsay. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Winston. Looking deep for Julio. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lock behind it. Wow. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Check. Got it. Alert. 25, check 25.
Another run by Lindsey. That one a first down pickup of 8.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Here's Mostert.
Hey, you want to restart it?
He was taken down by Quentin Dunbar. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Yo, you want to restart it? Oh, because it's raining?
Yeah.
Shit. I don't know. What's up to you? Y'all don't care about no weather. That's you? You want to restart it?
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. And that'll set them back 5.
Kill. Got it.
That's what
Check. Watch the default.
They go play action with Wilson. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Now Mostert. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Right there. Hey, 0.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off inside the 10.
Yeah, right now, he said come back on the middle.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's Coleman. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Right back to Coleman here on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. To throw is Winston. He completes it to Jones. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Wow. As it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Winston now. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Try and get it all back with one big shot right there, but even if successful, that doesn't get them all the way back to where they need to be. Can't totally abandon throwing the ball underneath as well.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now Winston. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 20. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. They'll go again with Lindsey. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Here's Wilson on 3rd down. Smith-Schuster's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
Shit, where's my mama?
So for Kansas City, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they will head back home.
Yeah, man, that would need to be higher. Man.
I got to keep it at gold.
Yeah, keep that bit at gold.
Damn, I wanted to put some other shit up. But I don't want to get ripped.
I mean, you gotta, and you gotta learn how to protect the ball too. So that go hand in hand. It's gonna help you. You gotta learn how to protect the ball.
Where you at?
Yeah.
You by yourself? Your mama there? You got me on speaker? You got me on speaker? What her birthday? The 8th? The 7th?
Come on, man, give me one. Okay. Come on, they gotta give me one, man. That's D-Hop, man. I ain't gonna lie, boy, these niggas are running though.
Hey, Joe.